Some of you may have heard about the big ransomware attack that happened yesterday. It happened in Ohio at the Kettering Network. I don't know what their official name is, but it's a series of, I think they have 14 different medical centers that serve pretty much the majority of Ohio. It disrupted their call center, their emergency rooms, all of their small clinics. They had to cancel inpatient and outpatient procedures, and they had many hospital functions and things like that that they had problems with. Their My Chart, which is their online patient portal where they house all of their medical records for each patient of theirs, that was compromised as well. Um, Ambulances had to route their pickups, you know, their their whole process. They had to change and go to different facilities because the Kettering facilities were shut down. So it caused a lot of problems not only for the Kettering hospitals but for other facilities as well. Now, both of my sisters were sent home from their jobs. One works in the hospital and the other one works at the cancer center. And so and the interesting thing is Kettering isn't really releasing details to the press. They're just making very brief comments. But I was able to actually see the actual ransomware attack because my sister sent me pictures of it. I don't know if she was supposed to or not. Maybe that was secret, but I got to see the whole thing. So it was kind of interesting. It was a nice education for me. It's not like I haven't seen it before either. And Kettering has IT service teams that are there and they prepare backups and everything for their system. But I was very surprised this morning to find out that they are still down. Their computers are still not running. And actually, some of their staff members are actually using their own phones to call and cancel appointments. So my sister told me that just a little while ago. Apparently, these criminals have been targeting medical, tech, manufacturing sectors, as well as governments. The NIST, National Institute of Standards, I guess, they listed this particular people who are doing this ransomware have used it over 10,000 times worldwide in the past 6 months. But why are they targeting hospitals? Why focus on the medical sector? Apparently, stolen health records sell for more than 10 times or 10 times more than even stolen credit card numbers. So that's huge. So that's why they're targeting medical sectors. And why am I bringing this up? Well, we're kind of in the medical sector, right? There's two reasons really why I'm bringing it up. First, I want to bring up this point. Are you, who are practitioners, are you prepared for downtime? So imagine the amount of financial situation this is causing Kettering. Huge, enormous. Now, you're not a hospital, but you do have clients and you do have schedules, and that is your income. So, are you prepared for downtime? Do you have a computer ready to go in case something happens to your current computer? Do you have a backup? Do you have a backup harness? Do you have a backup USB cable? Are you prepared for downtime? That's something you should be prepared for if you have paying clients. Why? Your income is dependent on it, right? Some of you could justify the cost of these backup equipment in just 1 or 2 days of downtime. Fernando, how about you? Are you prepared? Yeah, he's prepared. He's got multiple computers. He's got multiple harnesses, right? If you're a successful practitioner, you need to be prepared for that downtime. The second reason is this, since this particular cyber crime or this ransomware attack is targeting um, large businesses. What do they do with the information that they sell? They sell it to the other people who are who are targeting the smaller businesses. And there are other people out there doing cyber crimes targeting small businesses. And with the knowledge of, medical information, although we don't have that kind of medical information that is valuable, but they don't know that. So we want to be prepared just in case. So as I said, the second reason is are you prepared on your computer with SST Secure? SST Secure has a system in place for situations just like this. So our system is basically a five-step system, a five-step approach. First, we have three things that are preventative. Number one, our software will try to kill the attack immediately as it begins. The second thing, it will quarantine any kind of files that it sees as a threat. So it quarantines it into a walled off area, a protected area on the computer, so it won't cause any damage. Third, there's a disconnect. Well, number one, it brings up a message on your screen, and then at that point, hey, what do I do? Disconnect it from the internet, turn the computer off, do something to protect yourself. But also, if if we can set something up manually in our system to do a disconnect. Now, we have two very important ways to respond. Number one, remediation. That's what we call it. It's an option where we remove the damage of the threat through our management console. Three people here at SST have access to that. Ron, Christy, and Jaden. We have the ability to remediate right from our own computers. And the second thing, in the case of a ransomware attack, where they say they're encrypting all your files and everything like that. Pay this amount of money so that you can recover. Well, are they really going to give you the chance to recover after you've given them their money? No. Homeland Security says don't pay the ransom. No matter what, don't pay the ransom. You're only fueling them for future cyber attacks anyway, if you if you comply with their threats. So we have what we call a rollback. In our system, we have the ability to roll your computer back to a previous time, as long as everything works out well, which we haven't had the need to actually do that yet, but the system is in place and it's been tested. So we have the ability to roll back so that your files are still intact. It's a great feature. It's a great process. It is a little expensive when it comes to the way antivirus used to be, set up, but there's a reason for it. The features are pretty incredible. So if you see paying clients, I highly recommend getting the SST Secure subscription, and also make sure that you're prepared for downtime by having a backup computer, a backup harness, a backup USB cable, a backup power cord for your laptop. Have yourself set up just in case something were to happen. You're never going to know when something might arise, but if it does, you'll be very happy that you were prepared.